Hey you guys, so this video is about the film, well, the first of the films that I watched on Boxing Day, which was a couple of days ago. Was it a couple of days ago? Time seems to have kind of got a little bit lost. We've had Christmas, there's Boxing Day, there's that weird day after it. We're now on, today's is, what day is it? It's Monday. So hopefully this video will be on a Monday. So yeah, anyway, the other day I watched Wonder Woman 84. Now I wasn't going to do a video about this. Lots of other people do them, film reviews and stuff, and I'm like, but I feel I had to, because I've been reading reviews of it online, and people, I've never seen a film that has made like such, there is no grey. You either absolutely love it or absolutely hate it. There's no, well, we're alright. But most, 90% of the people, yeah, and that's a mind-blowing achievement. Well done. So, I sat down to watch it, really looking forward to it. I really enjoyed the previous Wonder Woman. Of all the DC films, I think it is one of the best ones. It's definitely got the most feel for the original sort of concept. It does the darker, mature storyline with, you know, and Wonder Woman's pretty good in it. Steve Trevor's pretty good in it. The fight scenes, the action. Yeah, the ending's a little bit weird, but anyway. So, sat down, really excited for this. And wow, I was disappointed. Bad acting, bad plot, bad cinematography, bad everything. This was filmed, obviously, in England, and in no way did they, at any point, kind of try to hide that. This felt to me like, okay, and I hate to say this, if you watch Superman, The Quest for Peace, I know, right, if you watch that, that was filmed in Milton Keynes in England. This has that same kind of feel where you're permanently looking at the architecture thinking, that doesn't look like, for me anyway, that doesn't look like American architecture. That looks like English architecture. Why is it so feeling so English? Because a lot of it was filmed in the UK and some of the more exotic places, but a lot of it, by the looks of it, was filmed in the UK. We can also tell that because the dude that plays the president in it used to be in Jonathan Creek. He was the other magician in the TV series Jonathan Creek. Anyway, yes, so the acting, the Steve Trevor thing, what was that about? He's like in somebody else's body? That is kind of creepy, because no, it's another guy, and then she talks to him and she's like, oh yeah, it's great. Yeah. I know they tried to capture the 80s feel of movies. And don't get me wrong, I love 80s movies, but this wasn't respectful of 80s movies. They threw in a shopping mall at the beginning, which was an interesting fight scene, but still a fight scene. Also, while we're on the thing, Wonder Woman has to be a secret through all of this, because otherwise the Superman versus Batman doesn't make sense. Okay, so they struggle all the way through it with nobody ever seeming to see her, nobody ever mentioning her. Also, this is going to be more of a ramble, isn't it? You can tell. Also, she steals a plane. They steal a plane. All right? Now, this is a guy that, firstly, he's only ever probably flown a Sopwith Camel. You know, he's flown proper planes. And he gets into a jet plane and, no. There's no point where he hits a button and a missile comes off and blows something up. They also have this fully fueled, fully ready plane. Now, you see, this is where I'd forgotten something, because I was watching it, I was thinking, oh, they've gone to an air museum because that's an old plane. Why are they not flying something newer? And then I thought, well, no, because, duh, it's the 80s. But then I thought, well, didn't they have F-16s in the 80s? But then you see, F-16s, they'd have had to sit behind each other, and that would have ruined the shots of them sat next to each other. Also, no flight suits. No flight suits. I mean, I know they're not going to be doing any, you know, but no flight suits. Okay, anything else on that subject? Yeah, he just gets in a plane and he just flies it. And they just fly to Egypt. Did they not need to refuel? It's a long way to Egypt. In a little plane like that, they would have run out of fuel. And then, I don't know, did they fly back or did she run back? Because they kind of showed running. Did she... No, duh. That didn't seem to make sense. Of course, then we have I can't even remember what the character's name was. Cheetah. Is it Cheetah? I call it Cheetah. Cheetah. So they went with the so obvious, like, oh, my briefcase has fallen open. Oh no, I'm a klutz and everybody thinks I'm an idiot and nobody talks to me and I'm really strange. Oh no, they went for that, which is, yeah, it's an 80s thing, but it was also a 90s thing. Does anybody remember that Spider-Man film with Electro in it? Yeah, that one that we don't talk about because it was terrible. That was a better film than this. If I had a wish, because that was the point of this, the wish thing. If I'd have had a wish, and I made this wish about halfway through it, I wanted this film to end. I wanted it to finish so I could get on with my day. This was a poor film. And I know a lot of you out there will probably be upset by my review and probably offended, but that's how I feel. The first thing I did when this had finished was I texted my friend Jordan and said, wow, Wonder Woman's bad. That was it. That was just... And I couldn't help it. I just sat there and was like, it was terrible. If you're going to do a reference to the 80s and be, what's it like that, then actually make it worth watching. Yeah? And it just... I will probably never watch this again. I will probably not even buy this on disc. It's a good thing that it was, like... Well, it wasn't free because it's on... Yeah. So yeah, I could probably waffle on about terrible things for 80s. Where was the music? Yeah, the Wonder Woman music had been effed down a little bit. They'd taken that out. You know, the kick-ass music. They'd taken that down. But where was the 80s? You know, surely 1984 had some music, and 1984 was the year that, like, Blade Runner, The Thing, E.T., Ghostbusters. Apparently there's a Ghostbusters poster in the back somewhere. But, yes, because one of them was in the remake of Ghostbusters and she ruined that as well. Yeah. I'm sure there was other things I was going to say. This felt to me like they were trying to do Superman 3. Yeah, Superman 3. You know that? Remember that one? And I like Superman 3. I would actually, if you were going to tie me into a chair and make me watch one of these, I would happily sit for an entire day and watch Superman 3. So there you go. So yeah. What would I give it? A+ to F-. I give it an E. Because yes, there was some good ideas in there. But there was some bad acting. Gal Gadot cannot act. I didn't realise that until... And I'm going to watch Wonder Woman again because I don't know how they got away with it in the first one. She must not have had a lot of dialogue. But in this, yeah. And no, the ending, that Christmas ending, felt like a Hallmark card. Matter of fact, I think the dude that was Steve Trevor, that was Steve Trevor really, I think he's been in a lot of Hallmark movies. I heard that somewhere. But anyway. Yeah, so that's the end of this one. Sorry guys, I didn't like it. So, if you've enjoyed this video, please hit the likes, hit the shares, hit the subscribes at the bottom. Helps the channel. Hope you all have a great day. Hope you have a great night. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.